Hey guys, it's tepeset here, back for another episode of United Craft. And if you can't tell from this beautiful scenery all around me, we are starting the work on the new beautiful base build. And the most important thing when you're building a base is to get a good storage system in. So we really haven't done much in the beautification process. I started a storage system over there. Did not like how it was going, so did a little more planning, went into a world download, yeah, and this is what we've got so far. So I'm still playing around with ideas for what should go in these spaces, but we have 52 slots to go in this sorting system, and this is going to be bulk storage right here. So this is all the blocks you get a ton of. I'm obviously going to be getting a ton of iron, regular stone, mycelium. We might not actually be getting a whole lot of that. Maybe that could have come out, but I've got a lot of it right now. Andesite, grass blocks. You get a ton of grass blocks. Diorite, maybe by the end of the season this will be warranted. But yeah, diorite, granite, dirt blocks, cobble, gravel, and sand. We will hopefully be getting a ton of that. And netherrack, because you always end up with a ton of netherrack. And then all of this other stuff will be just regular, storage stuff. So it'll have like the traditional impulse filter system back there, dropping everything down into these boxes, and then I staggered them like this, and we haven't really actually started on any of the filters, but I staggered them like this so that you see there's this hopper right here that is pointing into this, which is drawing that stuff out. But say both of these chests were full, and I just came in here and I was like, I need a bunch of this, and I emptied this one out. This would automatically just filter it down into here too and refill that. So I think we're going to get some materials up, and the time lapse for today will probably be hooking all of this up. So this is all going to be enclosed in a building, but I want to get an aerial view. Ooh, that is bright. Okay, that is a little better. But yeah, the mood lighting in this room. And the cool thing is that we're on this island, so the lighting doesn't really matter because no hostile mobs can spawn here. And yeah, so what I've done to hide it is, oh god, alright, a little editing magic. On 1, we're going to go back to vanilla. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, we've just got some end rods back here that are connecting underneath there. And then, as you can see, if we kind of fly away, double down and take a look, it lights everything up in here very adequately without shaders and the obnoxious lighting just by itself. So yeah, got a little bit of material gathering, but by the end of the episode I would like to have this sorting system in place and ready to go. Maybe not the shulker loaders back here, but placeholder blocks in to where we can actually start getting rid of a good portion of the stuff and start moving over from the other base. Because once this is done, we can start moving everything from the old base over to here, and we can start building pretty things. And yeah, so let's run over to the slime farm, and I'll show you what's going on over there. Okay, so not a whole lot's changed since you last saw it. We did some did a green dye thing, a lime dye thing, and creeper blew up. We made a lot of glass. There are plans to beautify this, but at the moment, no. We've got too many other big projects going on. We can come back and prettify this later. But if you look in here, we've got a shulker loader system. Can't really look into that, but we do have 14 shulkers full of slime balls, plus this shulker completely full of slime blocks. This thing is rocking and rolling. We can load shulkers in here. So, yeah, see, slimes are spawning. We changed some things up a little bit. We took out what we were using for item collection. Anytime the server hit a lag spike and the minecarts were going around a corner, it would just yeet them straight off. They would switch tracks, they would knock each other off, and everything just went bad. So I came up with this kind of design. Is it perfect? No, but it certainly does the job. Takes the bigger ones a little bit to get through because of the pumpkins. Yeah, then they just come over here. Once they get over here, they obviously, see, watch this guy. He will get beat up, split into the smaller one, get beat up again, split into the smaller one, and then the smaller ones will turn into slime balls, whereas they will just shoot right underneath these. Yeah, see? Look, dying. Slime balls shoot into these hoppers. As you can see, you'll see them pass by here in just a second. Into that, up there, into the shulker loader. It's a beautiful system. Everything is working pretty well. Yeah, a little bit of refinement. If I really wanted to, I could come back here and raise all of this, every single one of these layers so far by one block. It'd still probably be pretty golden, and then this would be a lot more efficient down here. But we're not too worried about that, because we still have a lot to do. Up here, there's a creeper, and look over here. Like I said, we still got the big chunks of land to take out via TNT demolition. So that is going to be a big fun episode, I think, and I will be doing a tutorial shortly on how exactly we're going to be duplicating the TNT and how we're going to make this work, because of what's going on with the server and the duplication and it stopping everything. But bye slime farm. Just wanted to let everybody see that it's working, and it's working amazingly. Okay, so with all the materials that I got here, we're going to see how far we can get, and we're going to start a little time lapse right about now. Hey guys, so hope you enjoyed the time lapse. But after editing it and editing the last little bit of the episode, I noticed that because I have switched headphones, my OBS was not recording from the new pair of headphones. So there's no in-game audio. You don't get to hear any of the sweet, sweet noises of the air rushing past my ears as I fly with my Elytra and as I use my rockets and go through nether portals. This is very unfortunate. I apologize for any viewer inconveniences. However, I also came back from editing and just kind of went to town without recording anything. So that's why we were doing this perfectly still shot right here with me just talking. This is our little chat. I don't want you to be too upset whenever I go and show you what this looks like. So switch over to a clip of that now. Okay guys, are you ready for the big reveal? It looks best at night, I think. So we're gonna do this now. I'm gonna fly out here. Get above the clouds. Turn around. And this is our warehouse right here. Got the big nether portal to get to the entire base, because when you're coming from the nether, you're usually probably carrying some crap with you. Go around to the back. Got this cool little design. I'm still working on that a little bit. I mean, some of this stuff is going to get tweaked over time, but I've got the bulk of everything figured out, I think. Yeah. Oop. Didn't quite land on that. Let's go over here. And we are going to snap some shaders into existence. And isn't that just awesome looking? Looks very cool at night. Oh, a little laggy, a little framey. It's alright. We will survive. And this glass right here. Let me tell you, the glass looks better during the day, as it's panes or whatever. But I think things look great. Great. Now the inside of this place, that's not so much of a chef's kiss. Still really debating on what's going on in here. So, you know, we've got the smoke floor, the infinity floor. I mean, look at the glass with sealers. It's just, it looks great, I think. But we might do stone bricks. We might do this. We might do these. We might do more lights in here on the ceiling. I mean, the lighting. Here, let's snap off the shaders real quick. And see, it doesn't look that bad in here during normal gameplay. With the lighting, it's bright enough for you to see everything. I don't have to worry. I mean, if we pull up F3, I'm definitely not within specs for a normal base, but we're on a mushroom island, so nothing really matters. Oh yeah, another thing. We've got mob heads and player heads turned on. We added some data packs. The server got a little bit of a RAM upgrade, and we decided that we could handle such things. So there's that. So this over here is the concrete maker that supplied about half the concrete for this. So what happened is, as I'm sure you can see in the chat, sometimes it'll say like server saved or something like that. So I'm just sitting there, you know, going like this with concrete over and over on that zero tick machine, and it's pushing them and it's blowing stuff up with a TNT duplicator, and everything's all fine and dandy. But there's no TNT duplicator anymore, and it's missing a lot of pieces. So the server saved right as a TNT duplicated, and it got caught right in there somehow. I don't know. I think it was multiple TNT, like it duplicated the duplicated TNT or something, because it blew up part of that, launched a TNT over here, it blew up, and then another TNT fell down and blew up. You know, it is what it is. So I built another machine that doesn't rely on TNT, and it's still pretty quick, but it's not near as satisfying to run. But, you know, dropper, observer, blah blah blah. You know, don't have any concrete in there right now, but it is what it is. So I think for the rest of the episode, I have actually, oops, I forgot there's not an entrance over here. I used to be walking in right here, but now we've got this grand entrance, and I'm sorry for the noise. Every time we go in, I might get a data pack for portals to be quieter. I don't know. Somewhere in here, I've got some white concrete and some red concrete. Maybe it's, oh yeah, I've been collecting some mob heads. Got a couple mushroom heads, some traders. Ray came over, gave me the tropical fish. We also traded player heads. So yeah, here's a bunch of stuff. I'm not certain where my red concrete went. but we will find it. And we're going to go rebuild our shop in the shopping district. So I will see you guys over there. So we're up here on the new platform for the nether portal, and you just drop down right there. And we got a bubble column up here, or you can fly, or whatever you gotta do. But looking down here at the shopping district, we got a pretty good view of what's already going on. And it seems like there's a pretty clear division in the shopping district. So aside from Jace's horrible cobble igloo that's been blown up by creepers a million times, I think we're going to... I mean, you can see that there's like pixel art, pixel art, pixel art. That's debatable, pixel art. But then you got like nice building, like structures that aren't like that. Like, that's awesome. And so is that. But they're not the same kind of classification. I am thinking that we build, kind of change the pathway a little bit, and kind of terraform this out a little. And then we can kind of maybe bridge the gap. Because we're going to tear down this shop completely. Because it's also really cluttered right here. And I don't like that. So we're going to tear down our shop. We're going to move it over there. And then we'll make this path nice over to that shop. We'll make sure everything looks good when we're done here. But we're going to have to do some terraforming. I want to build up a little hill. And then we're going to build a big rocket. And we're going to switch gears and mainly just sell rockets. And then if we want to sell something else, we'll build another shop. And that will be just a rocket shop. So let's check on profits. I don't think anybody's bought any recently. I just cleared this out the other day. Oh, wow. That's 12 and 32. That's half a stack of diamonds. We're not checking on it. That's definitely not bad. Kind of consolidate these, and then obviously I need to come and restock. But yeah, I'm gonna get the rest of the stuff gathered up, do a little shopping, and then we will probably bust this out into a quick time lapse right here. Alright guys, so it's not perfect, but you can definitely tell it's a rocket. We're going to get some dark oak doors, and then do like a little brown fuse wrapping around. Probably out of wool or something, it'll come around over here. It's just some little detail work. Get some shulkers, some red and white shulkers in here, filled with different types of rockets. And then we'll have signs. This will be flight 1, flight 2, flight 3, different pricing, etc. Good and lit up. And then we're gonna I decided against the terraforming because we're just gonna come in here and we're gonna fill all this in with like magma blocks, like it's like burning the ground as it's taking off. And then we'll clean this up with some grass blocks. I just didn't bring enough landscaping materials. I didn't think it was gonna be as hard as it was. So like I said, that's all we got time for, so I'm gonna land on the drooling sheep. And yeah guys, give the video a like, make sure you subscribe if you haven't, and follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Twitch, all that. I'll be doing some streaming this week, and As always, guys, it's been fun, and I will catch you later.